Welcome back to One Shot. Nico's upset and this music is a bop, and we're about to go save the world, find a new elevator. The elevator's very broken and things are really ramping up here. We can't go that way. Where can we go? We haven't gone this way yet. So let's see what's this way. Wait, didn't we go this way? Nope, we didn't. Time. Oh yeah, they said under the clock. This is the clock. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Okay. Please leave me be. We're running out of time. Okay, they said to go under the clock, so I'm gonna not go that way. Who took my stapler? It was bolted down before. That's funny. Communications with the service have been lost. I'm unable to do anything. Some kind of computer terminal. I don't have anything that could go with that. Bum bum. That's like one of my favorite songs in the game now. Where are we going? Aha. The door's... I forgot about this. The door's locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. Okay, we have this. Let's see. Hold on one sec. All right, I've got this. I wonder if it's this. I don't know if it is. 3, 2... Because I think Solstice was the password before. 3, 6, 2. That wasn't it. Okay, hold on. Let me kill my documents folder more. Maybe it wasn't that number. Maybe that number is what I need to get in the computer. Maybe it is Solstice. Yay, okay. Cool. I got it backwards. Hold on, let me, I want to look around first. See what else is going on here. This is the big lookout, right? Last time we were here, me and Nico had a really good conversation. Like, it's kind of breaking my heart a little bit how much Nico doesn't like me. Let me just check downstairs real quick. The screen's off. Okay, that's it. So we're just going up. What do we have here? What's going on? This one's red. This one's green. This one's blue. This one's pink. Okay, what are we doing here? This elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. That usually works. Wait. There's a lever hanging from the ceiling. But you can't reach it. Can't reach it. We should find someone tall to reach it for us, Erik. Like the big clock man. Still stuck on another floor. Yeah, I don't know what these colors mean, but maybe the big clock man will want to help. Good evening. Please leave me be. Okay, well, I guess you're not the person. Hey, you. Come here. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh? Do they work? I don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So show me the way, I suppose. We'll just go this way. You're too close, my dude. Can you give me some space? Let's go, my dude. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Right here. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what'd you need help with again? The lever, my dude. Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Jump. Nice. Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Let's go. I don't know what are the lights supposed to be for? Am I gonna have to go back there? Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works all right. I'll get the other evacuees, I suppose. Oh no. What is going on? Oh dear. No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe Erik and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. Why can't we just jump down with the, Well, I won't do that yet. Why couldn't Nico just jump down? The door won't budge. Dang. Am I gonna have to go in the tower? And do the thing? Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse at any moment now. Let go of me. Oh my goodness. Cedric? Oops, wrong button. I couldn't stop him. Messiah! You came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Where are we going? Hello, Miss Silverpoint. I'm glad you made it back safely. Thank you for the fast travel. Gosh, you should have told me where you were going. Sorry, George. I see you also found the Messiah. Hello, little one. Hello there. Hi. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Building a robot, you say? Could that be why he needed that book? Come again? A young man with white hair and green glasses ran in earlier. That's Cedric, yeah. He said he really needed a book from the back room. Said it was an emergency, too. Poor darling looked so stressed out, so I just gave him the book. I hope he's safe. Yeah, I hope he's alright, too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. That was... the labs? That poor kid! No! Not him too. I'm sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, you told me to look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Sweetie, you know we can't let you just walk into danger. Sweetie. But George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot in the weaker constructs of the city. Only the library with enough structural integrity Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But, what about my mission? Don't you want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do restore the sun, I'm not sure that'll fix the squares. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah, of all people, oh, that would be so dreadful, dear. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. I laugh at this. People are still having their book club over there. But now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith. Blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Thank you. That's what I've been trying to say. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with this tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. Thank you for somebody for looking out for Nico. I feel like I'm a parent who is like watching their child and like people are finally like understanding them and like being nice to them and stuff. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. This is just too much for an 8-year-old to handle, even this. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. Erik, do you remember? The very first time? I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually. I still wanted the people here to be happy. So when you told me to return home back then, I wasn't sure. But I trusted you more, Erik. Thank you. But then I just came back. You what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this, it just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. Yeah, about that. I pretty much only want to save you. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you to... I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. It must be... If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need me to choose between one or the other? I don't know. But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Erik. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Erik, I'm not afraid anymore. Listen, Nico, this is like we need to have a little intervention here about your AI use. You know, the people you're talking to are not real. They're just AI. I am proud of Nico, though, but you're still going home to your mom. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please. Aw, sweetie. You are so brave. Even braver than most grown-ups. It wouldn't be right for us to keep you, would it? Besides, how can I say no to those puppy dog eyes? They're kitty cat eyes, okay? Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. You guys are irresponsible. But promise you'll be careful, okay? Yeah, I do think this is better because I think we have a better chance of saving the world than just sticking around here. You guys be safe too. Please be careful out there. Oh, what book did Cedric take? The Creation of ProfitBot, dear. It's one of my favorite books by the author. The book contained many detailed blueprints and progress shots. I really enjoyed editing it. Yeah, okay. Don't make me go get a library card. The archival room is currently being used as an infirmary. We apologize for the inconvenience. It's okay. All right, what's going on here? Hey, let me through. Okay. I need to find out how this book ends. If I die, I want to die reading. The city gate was destroyed a while back. I can't go into the glen anymore. Not sure where I'll be able to get my supply of fish at this rate. I still have plenty of these soup dumplings left. Looks like it should feed everyone for at least another day. Oh, here's all the kitties. All the kitties. Can I talk to you, big guy? No? Okay. Computer. It's currently off. Good, we don't need to talk to that guy. There's so many people to talk to here. You know, I finally saw the author today. Well, his flying machine at least. I was looking out one of the windows in the library and spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool, Messiah? Yeah. At least that's finally off my bucket list. At least the same. Yeah. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? Looks like we're stuck with the latter. What are you doing to that book? Editing it. I've been in the author's shadow for my entire career. If I'm gonna die soon, I want to die knowing I put out at least one original idea. Same as usual. Just with the dying. The lab complex got totaled, didn't it? Yeah. All those hours I put into my work, and now, she fell asleep. Robots are the only ones we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple of units that aren't too badly damaged. This little guy ran into some squares earlier and managed to escape mostly intact. These newer models are pretty tough. It's comforting to see the faith you have in Erik, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. I had to leave my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. I wish I had time to rescue my fish. Sigh. The world's ending. What are we gonna do? What? You need something? No? Suit yourself. But just so you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise levels in the library has been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like before. What? Think you're gonna be throwing out the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No? Can you please leave my girl alone? Good, because I'm not! This guy scares me, Erik. Yeah, I know. This library was built for fairly recently, you know. Shortly after the first square had appeared, they wanted to build something that could withstand partial collapse. The architects used the newest, strongest materials they had. Thank goodness for that. Everyone here should be safe for now. Books are neatly placed on the shelf. I want to talk to them. Oh, hello. The library is currently being used as a shelter right now. Lots of those squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. We're still waiting on another group of evacuees. One of the apartments on the other side of town got really messed up yesterday. This person? Monitoring. Looks like our scouting unit A27 is still doing okay. Looks like I'll have to cancel my appointment. That stinks. So many people to talk to. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon, but I love it. I hope my friends are okay. With the world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. His books are the only things keeping me going in these trying times. Are these new books? No, this is still the same, and I have this all saved. Okay. I wonder where the author is. Apparently, he just kind of stopped showing up. The head librarian says she's still getting manuscripts, but no one's seen him in person in so long. Many people have been assuming the worst. I hope the author is safe. Wait, is this a person up here? I can't tell. Yeah, I thought it was a TV and a book was next to the TV. This is a maze to get through. How do I get to that person? There we go. You're going through those pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Yeah, I remember that dialogue has not changed at all. All right, we're leaving. 20 minutes into the video, we're finally leaving. I just walked past that guy without talking to them. Hello, person. This is the library temporary shelter. Cool. Can't remember what was around here. Like nothing? I think it was nothing. Go around the whole circle just in case. Okay. Can't go that way. Lots of dots. The aquarium. All the fishies. It's a big fish tank. Can I fill it with water? Nope. What am I supposed to do with all this stuff? Can only go that way. Okay. This is the place with the fox. You're here! Nico! Are you Rue? Yep. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything's in place then. Come on, let's get back to the clock room. Okay. It's a big tree with leaves. Haven't seen one of these since I was back home. All right, let's go. Here? I can get here, so... Oh, this is back to the clock room, I think. Can I just fast travel? I can, but let me... Yeah, it's this way. Yeah, what clock room is this that we're trying to go back to? Because I can't get there. The elevator. You okay in there? Hello? That's sad. How do I get back to the clock room if the elevator's... What clock room? Not this room. I don't know where they want me to go. Get back to the clock room. Oh, this elevator. Let's see if this elevator works. Oh, I forgot that there was 2 elevators. I'm so glad I checked that instead of running around for 45 minutes. Where are the other 2? Prototype, Claire, Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it all collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh, no. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. You're a fox. Did you know that? There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Go upstairs? This one's red. Oh, looking like the big overlook thing. Why is this so cute? Why is there a fox? Why is the fox talking? You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that we might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. Cute. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? If it really is ironic, you're prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity? Does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But the thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long, it was simply ingrained into his work. And all machines were built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Guess you guys are going to see what all my friends are up to. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines can tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. The central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the World Machine corrupting its own code. My creator said it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue, during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reinventing, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the World Machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and it has to do with robots, but for once, I really want to know what it means. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Kitty, what are you yelling at? Kitty, where are you? Hold on, let me see what my cat's doing. Oh, there you are. What are you screaming about over there? Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right? It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, then they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflict thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it's able to return your feelings. Ha! I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Erik know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could to establish new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. That's why it's so interested in sending Nico home, because it wants to destroy the world. And it can't while Nico's there. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're going to get you there. Uh-oh. Run! We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. What are we gonna do? Oh, hi. You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. And it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. And it's all thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan for the blueprints and reconfigure the machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone's okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Well, let's go. Let's do our thing. Hold on, I am going to check something real quick. All right, guys, as much as I hate to do this, we're going to have to end the episode right there for tonight. Big cliffhanger ending, and I can't wait to see how it ends. But hopefully, we will find out more in the next episode. Until then, I hope you had a great time, and I will see you later. Bye.